Now, Ursula, when Beatrice doth come, as we do trace his alley up and down, our talk must be only of Benedick. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than ever man did merit. My talk to thee must be how Benedick is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is little Cupid's crafty arrow made, that only wounds by hearsay.
The pleasantest angling is to see the fish cut with her golden oars the silver stream, and greedily devour the treacherous bait. So angle we for Beatrice, who even now is couched in the woodbine coverture. Fear you not my part of the dialogue.
Then we go near her, that her ear may lose nothing of this false sweet bait that we lay for it. No, truly, Ursula, she is too disdainful. I know her spirits are as coy and wild as haggards of the rock.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my newly betrothed lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them, if they loved Benedick, to wish him to wrestle with affection, and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full, as fortunate a bed as ever Beatrice shall couch upon?
O God of love, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man, but nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn pride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that to her all matter else seems weak. She cannot love, nor take no shape nor project of affection. She is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so, and therefore certainly it were not good she knew his love, lest she make sport at it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a man how wise, how noble, young, how rarely featured, but she would spell him backward. If fair-faced, she would swear the gentleman should be her sister. If black, why, nature drawing of an antique made a foul blot. If tall, ill-headed. If low, an agate very vilely cut. If speaking, why, a vein blown with all winds. If silent, why, a block moved with none. So turns she every man the wrong side out, and never gives the truth and virtue, that which simpleness and merit purchaseth.
Sure, such carping is not commendable.
No, not to be so odd and from all fashions as Beatrice is, cannot be commendable. But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, she would mock me into the air. Oh, she would laugh me out of myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore let Benedick, like covered fire, consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were a better death than die with mocks, which is as bad as die with tickling.
You tell her of it. Hear what she will say.
No, rather I will go to Benedick and counsel him to fight against his passions. And truly, I'll devise some honest slanders to stain my cousin with. One doth not know how much an ill word may empoison liking.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Signor Benedict.
He is the only man of Italy. Always accepted, my dear Claudio.
I pray you, be not angry with me, madam, speaking my fancy. Signor Benedict, for shape, for bearing, argument, and valor, goes foremost in report through Italy.
Indeed, he hath an excellent good name.
His excellence did earn it, ere he had it. When are you married, madam?
Why, every day, tomorrow. Come, go in, I'll show thee some attires, and have thy counsel which is the best to furnish me tomorrow.
She is limited, I warn you. We have caught her, madam.
If it prove so, then loving goes by haps. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some by traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on! I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves into a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it better than reportingly.
Ursula, when Beatrice comes in, and we're going to talk all about Benedick. Make sure that when I mention him, you make him sound like the best man in the world. I'll be talking about how he's madly in love with Beatrice. There she is. Let's go.
Ursula, she's way too proud and wild.
Are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice that much?
Prince and my fiance say so.
Did they want you to tell her about it?
They wanted me to tell her, but I told them for Benedict's sake that they should convince him to get over Beatrice and never let her know about it.
Why? Doesn't he at least deserve a chance with Beatrice?
He deserves everything that any other man might have. But Beatrice, there's never been another woman as proud and arrogant as she is. She thinks she's better than everyone else and smarter than everyone else, and she's really not. She's so in love with herself, she's incapable of loving anyone else. She can't even imagine what love is.
You're right. If she knew about his feelings, she'd make fun of him.
She'd rip him apart. It's the same with every other man she meets. Doesn't matter how smart or kind or handsome he is, she takes all the good qualities and makes him bad. If he's fair, she'll say he's too feminine. If he's tall, she says he looks like a rake. If he's too short, she'll say he looks like a squat Buddha statue. If he talks a lot, it's annoying. If he's quiet, she'll say he's boring. She's awful. She turns men inside out and denies that there is anything good about them.
You're right again. Her nitpicking is horrible.
She's very terrible and downright mean. But I can't tell her. She'd laugh at me so much that I'd probably just waste away into the air. She'd laugh at Benedict too. So he should pretend that he has no feelings for her and let his love die. It's better than to die of being made fun of. It's like death by tickling.
Maybe you should try, though. Hear what she says?
No, I'll go to Benedict, though, and tell him not to love her. Maybe I'll make up something really nasty about her so he won't like her anymore.
Don't hurt your cousin like that. Come, oh, she's smart. Could you really want to refuse a man like Benedict? He's quite a catch.
He is the best man of Italy. Except my Claudio, of course.
Sorry for my bluntness, but Benedict is known all throughout Italy for his looks, intelligence, and bravery.
He does have a good reputation.
He deserves it too. He's been good even before he had a reputation. When are you getting married, my dear?
Tomorrow, then every day after. Come on, I'll show you my dress and see what you think about it.
You got her. I know it.
If that sudden love can come from anywhere, even from traps.
I can't believe this. Do people really think I'm so proud and arrogant? Then I'm done with it. And I don't want anything more to do with my contempt and pride at my singleness. I don't want people talking about me behind my back like that. And Benedict, keep on loving me. I will return your love as best I can, and maybe you can tame this wild heart of mine. I'll be nice to you, and if you really do love me, then my kindness will urge you on to marry me someday. Then say that you deserve my love, and I believe it.